We're here at Eastern States Weekend, 62nd Eastern States Weekend. 46 years ago this week, you won this event. What do you remember about that?
46 years ago?
Yeah?
Wow. We started on the pole. We started on the pole and led every lap and won the race. And Nobody done that. Nobody led it wire to wire. But they come different rules on fuel cell size, and that's why they can't run all the way. Plus the motors use way more fuel today, 900 horsepower than a 750, 800 horsepower motor.
And the tires held up for the 200 laps.
Yeah. We went hard enough with the tires. We had tires all the way through.
And, you know, that was one of the Ferriello cars.
The 73 car.
Yeah, the Ferriello name's synonymous with you and your dirt track career.
Oh, yeah.
How were they as car owners?
Oh, the best. They were the best. They were great. Uncle Tony would do whatever he had to do with tires and this and that. And we tried this and tried that and tried the different Gleasons and stuff in the rear, 2 tracks and all that crap. And had good motors from J&J Balancing. I mean, they were good motors. Ronnie did the top side, the heads from out California and stuff. And anything we could do to make power. We had a 520-inch motor one time. That thing had to be over 1,000 horsepower. It was a rocket ship. We had 42 motors, 125 over 454. So Ronnie was always, and I had a crank cam deal. The people I drove for, and now they used to grind cam shafts for crane. And he got me in with crane. So I had a lifetime crane deal. So we were always trying different rockers and different cam shafts. And we never stopped trying to go fast. What you beat.
What was it like racing here at Orange County?
This is one of my favorite racetracks.
And why is that?
They get hard and black, and the shape was nice. And the corners are similar. This one's a little tighter than that one, but I like lap 31 when it was all over. Everybody come up here and have a beer and have fun.
And who were the guys that you raced with week in and week out here? Who was the other contenders?
Well, Buzzy Ruderman was here. And Bash Carter was here, from Florida. And Becky Snyder. I mean, it was just a lot of good races. Van Horn, Paul Van Horn, Richie Uri, Bobby Malzahn, he's from Miami also. There was a lot of good races here.
What was it about the draw? I mean, yourself, Buzzy, all those guys. You guys came from the south up here to run. What was the draw back then?
I've asked that why you could race 5 nights because they're in the food way better. But the reason that South Florida racers come up here and run good, look at Molly coming, he run good. Enzio's car. Dick Anderson was off to a good start and things fell apart. But we run on a flat racetrack, a 3rd mile and a half mile, Palmetto Speedway and a high bank. It's West Palm Beach, and that's all rhythm. But like there's an egg underneath your foot up off the corner. Well, that made us good on a hard dirt track that was glazed over. We never spun the tires. If it was over 50 laps, I had a pretty good shot of winning. Everything stayed together. And I didn't run into something before that 50 occurred because the longer it got, the better I went, the slower they went. It was coming backwards, going backwards. So the 200 lappers and the 50 lappers, 100 lappers, we were exceptionally good.
We talked a few years back at Super Dirt Week. At that time, they were working on the documentary. What was it like to see your life up on the big screen?
It was pretty unique, but where we're at right now is the MGM and Paramount have it. The writers went on strike. So the attorneys from there and Chris's attorneys in New York City were all together to arbitrate. They've signed off. They won it. My boss is holding it right now to talk to me here on something. He wants me to say, okay, yeah. He don't need me to say yeah about nothing. Whatever Chris Larson wants to do, I'm in. It's his money, and he's the one that said, to start it all, he backed me with a book, and I had to wait 1.5 years for Bones. And he kept telling me, Siri, if somebody else can write that book, I said, not, boss. He was a lot of races with me, knows the owners, he knows all the people in the races. Okay. So he lost the interest there a little bit, and finally we got writing it and taping it. I taped 3 times more for that book than anybody's taped for a book ever. And Bones knew everything I was saying. So that's why it's good. There's somebody wrote it with me to put where it needed to be. So anyway, I had to proofread, and I read about 6 chapters. And I called my boss. I said, "Listen, I'm proofreading. You want me to send some chapters to Chris?" Gary, because I read shit all day long, contracts and stuff. You do what you got to do. I know you know what you're doing. I said, "I know, but I'd like you to read it."
I would highly recommend it. I thought it was a great read.
But listen. So he called me back 2 days later. He said, "Send me some chapters." So I sent him like the first 6 chapters. He called me back the next day. And I said, "Yes, sir." He said, "No, you have really screwed me up." I said, "What?" He said, "Yeah." He said, "I can't wait to get home to read more every day." He said, "Movie, movie, movie." And to this day, he still says movie. We're still working on it. We're close. Now the writers are back. And now it's about Chris signing off. We got the ball in our court now. It's going to happen. It's going to happen.
Did you ever think when you walked away from racing that you would still be here? People are still talking about you. People still talk about that 112.
Crazy? When I first come back, I walked across the racetrack down there in Piggy, and there 25 or 30 people wanted my autograph. How do any people remember me? You know what I mean? It makes you feel good. Like it's like coming back home every time I come here.